Good afternoon and welcome back to Places in Ontario, Canada. We are in Whitby, Ontario, Canada, at the corner of Garrard Road and Columbus Road. That old truck is going eastbound on Columbus Road, but we're here for the Pioneer Baptist Cemetery, and as the sign says, established in 1837. So we are going to go into the cemetery and have a look at some of the very old tombstones. I seem to find these when I'm driving by. All the leaves are starting to fall here. It's just... So you're seeing this for the very first time, as I am. It's not a large cemetery, but there are plenty of old tombstones here. And I'm going to do this in two trips. So I'm going to have a part one and a part two. So lots of crunchy leaves on the ground here. So my apologies for those noises if you hear them. Backs right onto people's backyards with a swimming pool. I can't make out any dates, although this one does say 1878. I'm going to go to the very back of the cemetery. I do see a Canadian soldier tombstone there. I always film those. So I'm going to go back here. Now we are in Ontario, Canada. So I'm assuming those palm trees there in that person's backyard are moved inside in the early fall. A lot of tombstones in these old cemeteries do fall over. These two people passed away in 1850. The other one says 1813, aged 1 month. The children of John and Janet, but I can't read that name. My apologies. Some beautiful backyards I'm looking at here, but I'm not going to film them, of course. Now I do have the camera straight, so now I don't. So you can see how old tombstones tilt and fall over and break. I just can't make out the names on these tombstones. I thought it was going to be a lot easier. This is for Willie N, a son that passed away on July 16th, 1875, at 6 months old. And the other one is covered in earth. Very old tombstones. You can see one of these. Well, these are what I call slats. And when the tombstone breaks and falls over, usually it's the earth that tilts the burial plot markers, such as this one, which is in 3 pieces. These two people passed away in 1863 and 1865. They're the children of John. I can't make out that name, but they appear to be Arena and Ellen. Tilting the camera just so I don't film into people's backyards. This is the very back of the cemetery, and you can see the hill it's on, so tombstones, as I mentioned, do fall over. Here's a tombstone I have never seen before in the shape of a coffin. That could be the actual coffin in stone. I'm not sure because the earth has been eaten away. It appears that the person is 28 years old who passed away, but I can't make anything else out on the tombstone. So as I walk over here, there's a Canadian soldier, Mr. Joseph Clark, a private with the VG of Canada. He passed away on January 17th, 1966. I'm actually talking a little bit softer because it is the Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada on the Monday, and people do have family over and friends, and so I'm trying to respect their privacy as well. This states, in memory of W.J. Hazlewood, who passed away on August 18th, I believe, 1884, at 16 years old and 11 months. I'm going to film those last two rows in part 2. So, tombstone here, I cannot make out the name. Though I do see the word Hughes as a first name, or Hugh. They passed away at 15 years old, and it says January 4th, 1804. Wow. This is in memory of Joseph W. Holman, who passed away in 1925, and his wife, who passed away in 1946. It says, I believe that's Shebe or Phoebe, I think. Sorry, my apologies. Last name is Doolittle. It's incredible the amount of moss after all these years that form on the tombstones themselves. This is for Grace Elford, but I can't make out anything else. And I really wish I could read this. Well, that's part 1 here at the cemetery in Whitby, Ontario, Canada. If you would like to subscribe, please do. As always, in the bottom right corner, right there, Just click that subscribe button with the outline of Ontario and the word subscribe, and you'll be a member and be notified of every time the videos go up. And I usually upload them every 3 days around 12 noon Eastern Time. With that said, have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you back real soon.